Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome to NIEVS Homeschool. I'm Samina Akhter. I'm the assistant teacher of English of National Ideal English Russian School. Today I'm going to take your English literature class, and our topic here, look, our topic is from Unit 1, question answer CW. Okay, this is the topic from your half yearly term and lecture number 2, and you will have HW number 2. Okay, my mobile number is also given here. So look at the pages here. I have written the question and answers, and the story of Unit 1 is from your buzzword book, and it is named Clever Tenali Raman. Okay, Clever Tenali Raman. So let's read the question and answers, and we will discuss the answer along the way. Okay, so number 1, what reward did the king give Raja Varma? What reward did the king give Raja Varma? So I hope dear students, you remember the story. In the story, Raja Varma was a painter of King Krishna Deva Raya's court, and the painter was really talented, and the king was very pleased with him, and that's why he wanted to give him a reward. So what reward did the king give him? Let's see. Answer is, the king rewarded Raja Varma with the post of chief minister. Okay, so the king was so pleased with Raja Varma that he asked him that he could want anything he would like, but Raja Varma was very shy, so he said nothing, and at last the king said that he could be the chief minister of his kingdom. Okay, so the answer is, the king rewarded Raja Varma with the post of chief minister. Okay, so number 2, why was Raja Varma unhappy with this reward? Why was Raja Varma unhappy with this reward? Okay, so let's see the answer first. Raja Varma was unhappy with this reward because he was an artist and wished to be left alone to carry on with his painting. Okay, so Raja Varma was only a painter, and he was a shy person. He did not want to be involved in other things. So he wanted to be left alone, and he just wanted to carry on his painting. So here he was unhappy, and he couldn't also say to the king or refuse the king about the post. Okay, so the answer here is, Raja Varma was unhappy with this reward because he was an artist and wished to be left alone to carry on with his painting. Okay, next question, why was the king angry with the food served by Tenali Raman? Why was the king angry with the food served by Tenali Raman? Let's see the answer first. The king was angry with the food served by Tenali Raman because it was too spicy, too salty, and undercooked. Okay, so if you remember the story, you will see that when Raja Varma was doing the job of chief minister, he was doing things the wrong way. So everyone in the kingdom asked Tenali Rama, who was the jester and the vice person of the court, to solve the problem. Then Tenali Raman thought of a plan. He invited the king and his minister to his house for lunch, and he appointed a carpenter to cook. Okay, so when the carpenter cooked food, so it was too spicy and too salty and undercooked, and it made the king very angry. So you understand now that Why was the king angry with the food served by Tenali Raman? So the answer is, the king was angry with the food served by Tenali Raman because it was too spicy, too salty and undercooked. Okay, undercooked means that it was not cooked well. Okay, it was not cooked long enough. Okay, so let's see number 4 question. What reason did Raman give for getting a carpenter to cook for the king? Okay, so what reason did Raman give for getting a carpenter to cook for the king? So here let's see the answer. Raman gave the reason that if an artist can be the chief minister, then a carpenter can also be a cook. Okay, so in the story, when the king got very angry eating the food served by Raman, and the king asked that why would he appoint a carpenter to cook the food, because a carpenter is the person who works with wood and furniture. So then Raman answered that if the king could appoint an artist to be a chief minister, then why a carpenter can't be a cook? Okay, why can't a carpenter be cook? So the answer here, the reason that Raman gave for getting a carpenter to cook for the king is the answer is Raman gave the reason that if an artist can be the chief minister, a carpenter can also be a cook. Okay, so let's see the 5 number question. What did the king do after he realized his mistake? What did the king do after he realized his mistake? Okay, so the answer is, the king felt embarrassed and sent Raja Verma back to his old job after he realized his mistake. Okay, so after the Rama made him realize that what he has done, then the king felt embarrassed. He felt that he has done the wrong thing. So he sent the painter back to his old job, and after he realized his mistake. So the answer is, the king felt embarrassed and sent Raja Verma back to his old job after he realized his mistake. So these are the 5 question answers, and it is also your SW. Okay, you have to do this question answer from Unit 1. These question answers from Unit 1 in your SW. Okay, so these are the question answers of Unit 1 that you have to learn. So dear students, I hope you have understood the question answers, and let's see you in the next class.